episode of Quick 30 Podcast, family. You feel me? We got Zay. We got my man Kyle in here, man. And it was a big fight this past Saturday. UFC's been putting on the map, man. It's going to be fights after fights after fights. I'm excited for the cards, but we had Amanda Lemos versus Zane Welly. And we had Sterling, my man Aljamain Sterling versus Sugar Shane O'Malley. But we're going to dive into Zane Welly first. We're going to get – we know y'all want to hear about Sugar Shane O'Malley and Sterling, but we're going to talk about Zane Welly first. But I have my opinions for it, but I'm going to let y'all go first. What did y'all think about that fight?
First of all, let me say something. Zane Welly did her thing. She made sure, like, what I see in her fight was that she made sure Lemos ain't had no air to breathe. Like, she backed away, she came up closer. Backed away again, she came up closer. She made sure, like, she not gonna make no errors. She made sure, like, all right, I'm here. What you gonna do about it? And Lemos had no answer for that.
I say, 100%, bro. But I'm a agree with you, Kyle, 100%. But I'm gonna say that fifth round, bro. That fifth round, that's what set it all off, bro. That's what set it all off, especially her strong right hand, bro. That's what sealed the dagger, and that's how she was able to end up start wilding on Lemos. Like, that's what that fifth round is where it all said and done, bro. Because that fifth round was like, yeah, I'm really about to put you to sleep. I'm really about to go crazy. But yeah, I agree with you, bro. She did her thing.
Yep, and Lemos also caught some elbows on her too.
Oh, she did? You see that too, right?
She put her in a crucifix and just elbowed her to death. Should have ended the fight.
Bro, I seen that. I was like, nah, that's crazy. Me personally, I couldn't take that. Somebody could have put an elbow on her face.
Hey, she a striker, bro. She a striker. This is what she's supposed to do. But, bro, I didn't think it was going to be like that.
Welly picked up Francis Ngannou, yo. He like 290 pounds of all muscle, yo. But set aside from that though, straight domination. I've never seen just straight domination like that in my life. Stats can tell you that Zhang Welly outstrike like 296 strikes in a UFC fight is absolutely crazy. But Zhang Welly striked her 296 times, and Lemos only hit her 29 times the whole fight.
Damn.
That is absolutely
she did.
Domination. Straight domination. She like Zane Welly just had 6 takedowns too at that. Went 6 or 7 takedowns. 6 takedowns is a lot. And just she had 16 minutes of control time during the whole fight. Every round she dominated her. The only part of the fight where it was endangered for Welly was Lemos did put her in a guillotine. And it looked scary.
She did.
It was tight in there. It was real tight in there. But Welly is like my man Alexander Volkanovski. She's gonna get out of submission. She's tough. She doesn't tap out. She's gonna fight through it. And she fought through it. God top just dominating. Like I just keep in mind that 296 strikes to 29 strikes in a whole fight.
That's like a grown man. That's like a grown person versus a little kid.
They could have been in this fight. I'm not gonna lie.
Welly called Lemos her little daughter, little child. She said, "I'm gonna take you to school."
Yeah, the scary thing with Welly is there's no flaws to her game. She can stand up and strike. She fights exactly like Alexander Volkanovski. That's exactly who she fights like. To be,
I mean, she does more.
Look at her last fight. Look at Welly's last fight at Carla Esparza. Yeah.
What? Giving straight knees to her. Straight knees.
Nah, she
won in the second round, bro. In the second round.
Yeah, that was easy. Bro. Carla Esparza shouldn't even have a belt because she's a bum, but that's another discussion. But yeah, she made her tap out. So, but Zhang Welly, I feel like there's no competition for her anymore because she's fought Uanic and Jaku 2 times, and Uanic, and she was the best strawweight I ever seen. I mean, she was disgusting. She was Russian. She had a strong chin. They had 2 fights. One of them was the greatest fights I ever seen. The second fight, Zhang Welly hit her with spinning back elbow, put her to sleep. Didn't know where she was at. And on top of that, she defeated Carla Esparza. The only person, the last recent loss that she's had was against Rose
Rose.
Namajunas. Yeah, Rose Namajunas, and I think that was a lucky win. I think they fight again. That I think Zane Welly will beat her, but
100%.
just
Wait,
like I don't know why
Don't every Superman has a kryptonite?
they do, but her kryptonite ain't gonna be for a while.
I mean, you're right. I mean, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Rose might pull a lucky win again. We're gonna see.
But she has more competition. My this girl come up. She was on the preliminary call. Natalia Silva, our producer, knows her too. She's really good too. She has an all around game. Her kickboxing is disgusting. She's rising up too. They got Mackenzie Dern in that division. Her Brazilian jiu-jitsu is crazy, absolutely insane. Tatiana Suarez, she's in that division too. She's looking. I think she might fight Zane Welly next because Tatiana Suarez is amazing. She hasn't lost a fight. I believe she's 13 or 14-0. Has finished a lot of people by just guillotines and chokes. She's a submission specialist, and she hasn't lost. And I think that if she fights Zane Welly, it would be a good fight. Although Zane Welly is very well rounded, can strike, and she has the fastest hands I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie, it's scary. Her hands are fast. They're strong. She could take you to the ground. She could do everything. So, that was a good win for her.
Yeah, all I gotta say about Zhang Weili, her leg game is.
Yeah, her leg game is crazy.
I love it.
Them legs are crazy.
She gives you kicks like knees, anything you need. Like
them side kicks to the chest.
Come on. And then when she kicked Lemos in the chest, oh my God.
That looked like it hurt.
Got the wind knocked out of her, bro.
Oh my God, bro. I was like, bro, if one of us was in that ring,
I'm not getting up.
Gasping for air.
I'm not getting up.
And the thing is, I didn't think in that fight, I knew that Adrian Lemos, I said Adrian. I believe that Lemos she is a powerful striker. So I did think Welly was going to take her down to the ground a couple times, but I didn't know Welly was going to go 6 for 7. That's absolutely insane.
Mm-hmm.
And just the 60 minutes of ground control time is basically just showing that she just dominated her on the ground like the whole time. Like, and Welly is not a wrestler. That's not her primary thing. And she was just like absolutely beating the life. I wanted to fight the end. Like she was beating the life out of her on the ground. Like, but it didn't even show in Lemos' face though. Her face should have been knotted up, bloodied up. It should have been like that, but it wasn't though.
But I'm not
little
gonna
bumps
hold
and
you.
bruises, but
Welly was hitting most of her hits. So I thought my thing about it is I didn't think it was gonna end the way it was. I thought it was gonna end in a KO.
I did
because the amount of hits you put on Lemos should have knocked her out. But Lemos
got strong chin.
Be still chin and stay up. No, you already lost. Just go down, please.
That overhand right was disgusting.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That right hand is crazy.
Bro, she hit 88% body shots and over 70% in headshots.
Yeah,
bro, she has to go down.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Lemos took a beating. I know she was probably in the hospital after that fight. I ain't gonna lie. She probably didn't even know what her name was.
Bro, she woke up in the bed, can't move. Come on.
Yeah,
Come on. You can't move after that.
Yeah, you can't,
probably
bro.
Be like, my chest. The counter to get my water. You know? Like, come on. All I gotta say is next time, Welly, knock them out so you can just get it over with. Don't play with your toys.
I hope that she fights Tatiana Suarez next, but we're gonna move on. We got the big fight of the night. We got Aljamain Sterling versus my man's Sugar Shane O'Malley. Now, me personally, I don't like Sugar Shane O'Malley. He talks too much. Talks way too much. But like I always say, I'm going to save my opinion for last. I'm going to let y'all go, man.
All I got to say is he could talk all he wants. He backed it up.
Sterling got dropped.
Sterling
got dropped. He got dropped. And then on top of that, bro, hold up. Aljamain Sterling, bro, he had a previous fight with Henry dang, I forgot what his last name was.
Henry Cejudo.
Yes, bro. And the post fight interview
Yeah, they
called
was wilding.
He called him out. Bro, basically saying you not touching me, bro. You not touching me. Bro, what happened in the second round, bro? What happened in the second round, bro?
Come on.
All I saw was arms getting flown and Sterling's body just dropping to the floor.
It was barely even the second round. It was like first 30 seconds of the second round.
I think it was like 51 seconds, bro. I think it was like 51 seconds into the second round, bro.
Exactly.
And he got dropped.
I was
and
like,
this man,
oh my God.
This man claimed his title as a new bantamweight.
Because I'm not gonna hold you. I see, because he said this, right? O'Malley said this. He was like, "You make one mistake, bro, it's over for your life," and that's what he did. Sterling went for the left hook, missed that. O'Malley saw the opening, so now he bring that right hook, boom, test his jaw, could not get back up. Come on, bro.
But I say Sterling, if you really was really watching like how he was like squaring up or whatever, it looked like Sterling really wasn't even protecting his face at all, bro. Like
he never does.
It's literally like that left and right hook was there the whole time, the whole entire time.
Yep.
Sean O'Malley was just setting it up for like the perfect, like. And that's exactly what happened, bro.
Yep, he was baiting him. He was like, I want you to throw one sloppy punch, and then I'm gonna counter it with a nice one.
But I ain't gonna sit here and lie to y'all. Like Sterling did, he caught Sean O'Malley with a few hits. Like I think he caught him one good time in the chin, but that was way before the massacre happened. Like that was horrible.
We gotta realize Sean O'Malley was barely doing anything. He was trying to play the borders, making sure like see what he gonna do and stuff like that. He was playing the waiting game, bro. But he was connecting most of his punches too. So he was calculating his joints. What I gotta say is he well planned this fight and made sure it was well executed. So I gotta give my applause to him because he could talk and he could back it up.
Because he backed it up that night. But Mike, let me ask you this, bro. How do you feel, bro?
How do I feel about this? I'm actually mad about this. I'm actually bad at this. I'm glad I ain't put no money on this because I would have lost a lot. I was talking crazy because I thought Sugar Shane O'Malley was going to get absolutely destroyed. I thought this was the game plan going to come in. Aljamain Sterling has defended his bantamweight title about 4 times, most in history, and just been winning, racking stuff up, beating Peter Yan, beating Corey Sandhagen, beating, top guys in that division. But I thought when he fought him, the game plan was Aljamain, just take him to the ground. That's all. While I was watching the fight, I'm like, Jermaine, just take him to the ground. Please take him to the ground because Sean O'Malley doesn't have great ground game defense. If you put him on his back, it's over. It's over. Like, that's all you have to do. So I'm watching it, and I see in the first round, they feeling each other out. They keeping their distance a little. They tagging each other a little. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, he caught him one good time on the chin a little. And then towards the end of the round, they feeling each other out and stuff. They both was tagging each other. Sterling he clinches him on the cage and tries to slam him, but he can't do it because the bell rings and he waited too late to try to do that. I don't know why he came out trying to exchange with Sean O'Malley, knowing Sean O'Malley's record with striking, knowing that Sean O'Malley can knock people out, even though I hate to say that, and his hands are fast. And another thing about Sterling that I was realizing in the fight, he had 11 for 13 leg kicks. Aljamain loves some leg kicks. Last fight against Henry Cejudo, he recorded 34 leg kicks, bro. He thinks he's like this great kickboxer. You're not a great kickboxer.
No,
you're a wrestler. You're a wrestler, bro. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to stick to.
All I gotta say is, bro, my fault for cutting you off.
No, you good.
You gotta realize Sean O'Malley knew he wasn't that good
He did.
in fucking in the defense. Come on, bro. Come on. So that's why he played it off. He played it off because he knew you. If Sterling took him down, it was over. We all knew.
Yeah, he
this.
did. He prepared for it. Like he looked like he trained for it. He prepared for it, and I applaud him for that. But I just think that Sterling, I don't know where his mindset was. They always called him. I was talking with my producer. We talked about this like 2 days ago. They try to say he's the most fluke bantamweight champ. He's not. He's not, all right. He beat TJ Dillashaw, well, with a messed up shoulder. TJ Dillashaw's shoulder was going in and out. Beat PN, beat Henry Cejudo. And like I said, I really thought Saturday, like, hey, man, we going to keep racking it up because he said that Sterling said that if he won, that he was going to go up to lightweight and fight the great people. That division is packed with Alexander Volkanovski. He's a flyweight right now, but he's about to come back up. Islam, they got Connor back there now. They got Michael Chandler, Dustin Poirier. He said he's gonna go to that division with the comp. He's gonna go to that division, but it was slow for him after I seen that Sean O'Malley. Like, you're not ready for that division. Stick to this division. You haven't even fought the top guys. You haven't fought my man's Marlon Vera, Cheeto. You haven't fought him. He was a top guy. Now Cheeto is about to fight Sean O'Malley because Sean O'Malley knocked this man. Like, bro, just think about the like. It's like Aljamain. Like, we came out, and I like Kyle said, I can't agree on that. He came out slow with that jab. That jab was slow. Like, Aljamain always has a bad habit of doing that. He's always lunging forward and not protecting his face. Sean O'Malley saw that, knocked him out, got the KO. Now this man's talking crazy. Now, I don't know what's in it for. I don't know what's next for Aljamain, but I know Sean O'Malley is going to fight Cheeto next, and that's going to be a good fight. They already fought one time.
Yep.
Cheeto defeated Sean O'Malley because Sean O'Malley
that was Sean O'Malley only loss.
Yeah, that's his only loss. He beat him in a TKO, and I think it was kind of like a phony TKO because it was like Sean O'Malley like kind of like fell to the ground because I think he had an injury in his leg or his foot. He just fell to the ground, and Cheeto got on top of him and started striking him. But Cheeto fought on that card last Saturday too, and he looked a little slower. He hasn't looked he looked a little slower, but I still think that's a great fight between Cheeto and Sean O'Malley that I'm looking forward to seeing. But for my man's Aljamain, you need to get your head right, shake it off, and maybe there might be a rematch with you and Sean O'Malley for a second time in the future.
Yeah, get your
lick
right back, now, bro.
Yeah,
like
because Sean O'Malley
gotta protect your face. He gotta protect his face because that was just it was wide open, bro. It was wide open.
All I gotta say is, bro, O'Malley gonna get his get back against Cheeto. Cause like, bro, when I tell you that was a phony knockout, that was a phony knockout.
Yeah, it was
but it's okay. He gonna get his get back. Sean O'Malley gonna once Sean O'Malley get that what? One mistake, he gonna test his jaw again. Come on, just like Aljamain. It's okay. You know, Sean O'Malley is him.
The Funkmaster
champion. And I know it hurts you, Mike, to see him win. And it's okay. It's okay.
It hurts. He talks too much. And I've been wanting him to lose. I've been wanting somebody to knock him on his jaw and, like, just end it. But we ain't gonna hold y'all up too long, man. We know that y'all enjoy the UFC talks. Keep tuning in with us. Good content. Stay with us. And we out, man.